Hi guys, so I tell like it is, as I've been saying for months now, we're gonna have a recession in the year 2019. I've been saying this over and over again. In this video, I'm going to explain why the tariffs, Trump's tariffs, are occurring 88 years after the passage of one of the biggest acts of legislation that authorized tariffs. The Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act of 1930 attempted to end the Depression and to bring back jobs home. But what happens when you institute tariffs is that retaliatory tariffs happen. So when you raise the tax on imported goods, then other countries would do the same to goods that they import into our country, which would hurt jobs over here. Retaliatory tariffs end up hurting trade, end up hurting jobs. This is a reason why many economists agree that this act actually made the Great Depression worse. 88 years later, today, the demagogue president, the stupid, incompetent president, the reality TV actor, Donald Trump, the guy that probably has more liabilities than assets. When you account for the money that he's getting, you have to provide context to where it's coming from. It's coming from outside of America, from Russian oligarchs. It was 88 years ago from today that the Smoot-Hawley Act of 1930 was passed. This is very significant, this number 88, and for what's to come. It is because Trump and Gematria equals 88. 88 years ago, this Tariff Act was passed. Trump, his retarded tariffs of people that don't know shit about economics. January the 23rd, 2018, Trump imposed tariffs on solar panels, helping the fossil fuel industry, the oil industry. He put tariffs on solar panels and washing machines down below during the same day. He proposed tariffs for automobiles, and on the first day of March, he instituted tariffs on steel and aluminum. It is March the 1st, that is the 60th day of the year, March the 1st. The reason why this is all significant is because tariff in Gematria equals 60. He institutes those tariffs on the 60th day of the year. This is why this is very significant. You know, you think about the party that's in charge today. The Republican Party in Gematria equals 88 once again. Trump equaling 88. Once again, 88 years ago, the Smoot-Hawley Act was passed, the biggest set of tariffs in our country's history that prolonged the Depression, history repeating itself. These tariffs, the repeal of the individual mandate, the loosening of regulations by Donald Trump's cabinet is all going to contribute to the recession, as well as the business cycle itself. We are at peak employment, so naturally unemployment is going to naturally go up now that we are at full employment. We cannot create jobs because of that. This Tax Cut Act is just a big scam because of that. Past videos that I've covered, the financial crash, stock market crash, Trumponomics, Trump's new Fed chairman, Jerome Powell, and Gematria equals 59 prior days to March the 1st. This is all part of the pre-planned collapse that's going to come. These tariffs are all part of a scripted agenda for Donald Trump to crash the economy so the rich can buy up all of these properties on pennies of the dollar and sell it at really big gains. I mean, Trump, you think about it, years ago, he said that, he didn't mind if we had a crash. he sort of hoped that the real estate market tanks. It was the housing bubble that caused the last crash. It was Donald Trump that hoped that it would collapse because he and the rich were the big winners from the last collapse. And today, Donald Trump and the elites are all partaking in a scripted plan to crash the economy so stocks go down, the rich jump out of the market, jump right back in it when they sell high and when they buy low. This is all a scam. It is also the top 1% get richer and richer and richer while screwing the rest of America. Recessions equals 45 under the 45th president. 44 prior presidents to Donald Trump recession. Gematria equals 44. You see how this is all part of a pre-planned agenda. Tariffs. There may be border tax. Border tax equals 107 and 44. That is what a tariff is. Funny, when you study Gematria, you derive a lot of meaning from learning the code and seeing just how common some relationships are, some geometric relationships are between certain words and certain phrases. Recession and border tax equaling 107. Find this very interesting, but this is why 88 years after the Smoot-Hawley Act, history is repeating itself. We're going to have an economic crash in 2019. Very easy to predict. Donald Trump's tariffs, all part of a pre-planned agenda by the numbers.